You, Lord, showed favour to your land. You restored the fortunes of Jacob. You forgave the iniquity of your people and covered all their sins. I will listen to what God the Lord says. He promises peace to his people, his faithful servants, but let them not turn to folly. Surely his salvation is near those who fear him, that his glory may dwell in our land. Love and faithfulness meet together. Righteousness and peace kiss each other. Faithfulness springs forth from the earth, and righteousness looks down from heaven. The Lord will indeed give what is good, and our land will yield its harvest. Righteousness goes before him and prepares the way for his steps. I don't know if you've read the children's story 5 Minutes Peace by Jill Murphy, but if you haven't, I'll just give you a quick précis. It's about a mother elephant, Mrs. Large, who desperately longs, like most mothers, for a short break in her busy day, but her best attempts to relax with a cup of tea are thwarted by her 3 young children. In the end, she manages to achieve precisely 3 minutes and 45 seconds of peace before the children descend on her once more. Verse 8 of this psalm says, I will listen to what God the Lord says. He promises peace to his people, his faithful servants, but let them not turn to folly. The Hebrew word for peace, shalom, is not simply about taking a moment out from our overcrowded lives like Mrs. Large, or even an absence of conflict, which is probably the way we most often interpret it today, but rather a presence of something better than this. It acknowledges that our lives are complex, full of relationships and situations which are not always in alignment, but that they can be restored when these pieces are reconciled and made whole. Job uses the word shalom when saying his tents and his flock are all in the right place. Today we might say shalom is a deep sense of well-being or completeness, even in the midst of adversity. The Apostle Paul, when writing to the Ephesians, tells us that it is Jesus himself who is our peace. His coming, which we remember at this time of year, brings all things together and makes them whole and complete. So how do we find this peace? Well, the psalmist gives us 2 hints, both of which involve a conscious action on our part. First, we must listen to what God says. Second, we must turn from folly. Some translations have turn back from folly, the implication being that our peace is easily shattered when we stray from God. As we remember and reflect on the familiar Christmas story this year, may you experience the blessing of Shalom.